this Guinness World Record thing, breaking Guinness World Record thing, is turning to something else entirely, especially here in Nigeria, where people are beginning to come up with all sort of record that they want to break. Now it's the record of the longest kiss in marathon, the Kiss-A-Thon. In any case, the Ekiti state government in the state, that's the state where it was planned to hold. I mean, it's about crazy. Youths are beginning to think upside down. I don't know what is wrong with us. I mean, youths now begin to think, of things that are immoral, things that do not make sense, things where you should be breaking educational record, you should be breaking creativity record, you should be breaking, productive, records. They want to kiss to turn. I don't understand this. Well, the um, one of the government in a letter conveyed through the Ministry of Arts and Culture and Tourism to the state chapter of Hoteliers Association warned them against holding such an event. The flyer obtained by journalists in Ado-Ekiti, the state capital, yesterday about the event has the inscription Sugar Tea Kiss-A-Thon, a 3-day marathon date, July 7 to 10, July 10, in an attempt to break the Guinness World Record for the longest kiss in marathon. The letter was signed by Mr. Adebanjo Adelusi on behalf of the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Dele Ogunshemoyin, described the event as absurd and immoral. In fact, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Ekiti State is known for educational prowess, and to now think of the fact that the young ones are degenerated to that point, denigrated to such a point that it is now, I mean, if they scale through with Kiss-A-Thon, they will go to Sex-A-Thon and then move on to all sort of things. And if you, I mean, like, well, the letter reads in part anyway that the attention of the state government had been drawn to a planned hosting of a Kiss-A-Thon and all that. According to information at the disposal of the ministry, a Kiss-A-Thon or 3 days kissing marathon event has been scheduled to hold on 7th of July 2023 at one of the hospitality, outlets in the state. Well, this event is set to plan towards breaking the set Guinness World Record. Kiss-A-Thon is an event. It's not only absurd, it's unhealthy, it's immoral, it's capable of denigrating the image of the state. It is a program that runs counter to the values of the people of the state, their beliefs, and all of that. It's their culture, it runs counter to it, therefore, capable of plunging the youths into moral backwardness. Of course, in view of the foregoing, the Ministry of Arts, Culture, and Tourism hereby prohibits the hosting of such events or any other event like it in any facility that wishes to continue to operate lawfully in Ekiti State. To the above, you are hereby requested to convey the content of this notice to the members of Ekiti State Hoteliers Association to effectively monitor their outlets against being used negatively to cause embarrassment to the government and people of Ekiti State. Look, I've thought about these things and I look at it, and when I think about these things, I just shake my head and I'm wondering, wow, how did we get here and where are we going to now? Well, it has been said that a idle mind is the devil's workshop. That's the truth. If you are not productive, positively, you'll definitely be productive negatively, and that's the truth. And you see, if you are not, if your mind is not occupied, then something else will want. If you don't occupy it intentionally, then something, you can't be dormant. You can't be on your own. You can't be how do I put it? You can't just lie fallow. That's the truth. But it's unfortunate that these things have gotten that's degenerated to this level. Right? It is Kiss-A-Thon. That is the next thing. Like I said, the next thing will be Sex-A-Thon. After Sex-A-Thon, then they go LGBT or what do you call it now, and all of that. Things are, I mean, why would you want to do things we have enough problems on our hands as a nation already, to now use matters like this, issues like this, to now draw down the wrath of God upon this nation. It's terrible. But it's good that the state government had taken action to forestall it, and I hope that actually we curb that. And well, I also hope that it will not go and take place in some other. Anyways, there's no way. If it's a world record, then it has to be seen by the world. Well, this is still serious matters on ONIF TV. This shall be news, not as topic. Simple and civil.